Want to know which running backs you should avoid in your lineup for Week 7 fantasy football? Stay tuned to find out.
And don't forget, we're giving away an autographed Patrick Mahomes print direct from the NFL shop. We're going to give it away to one lucky subscriber live on our Sunday morning start sit show. So if you want to be eligible to win, just click that subscribe button. That's all you got to do. And you could be going home with an autographed Patrick Mahomes print.
Absolutely. Check us out every Sunday morning live. So talking about running backs, you guys hopefully already checked out our must starts. So now here's some guys we're just fading this week. Last week we were let down by a lot of running backs, the ones who are still healthy, including Zeke. What's up with that? Fumbling twice. Even James Robinson, we can't trust him anymore. So who's next? Who do you got that you don't trust?
I'm starting with Damien Harris for the Patriots. Not good that Cam Newton was back for Damien Harris's value, right? He's vulturing carries. He's vulturing goal line work. That's never good. Now they're going against San Francisco, who's still, even with that beat up defense, they're still the second best against running backs as far as fantasy points allowed. So yeah, he might get, the touches might be there, but in this matchup and with a healthy Cam Newton running all over the field and taking away the goal line work, I don't think you can put Damien Harris in your lineup.
Yeah, disappointing. I mean, he was a hot waiver wire ad. So some people were stashing him just for this point in the season where he came back and he played and he looked great for one game and that's it. So disappointing, but you can't risk it, right? You got to see what's going to happen. And, maybe we should just learn never trust the Patriots running back as long as Bill Belichick is still there. So speaking of stash, you've probably been holding on to Le'Veon Bell. Maybe you went out and, tried to buy low now that he's with the Chiefs. I'm not buying that because you know what? He's going to get less opportunity. I think we saw how good Clyde Edwards-Helaire is. We know he's still the man there. You heard it from the mouth of Andy Reid. He's going to spell Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's there to be a backup. So if you get really tempted and say, look what he can do in the Chiefs offense. Look what he's going to do on the bench watching Edwards-Helaire get the ball. He'll come in here and there, but guys, the ceiling is not there. So even if he does play this week, I know it's still iffy, right? The whole COVID protocol. Just don't start him. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I do think Bell is going to have value as we go on, but yeah, not trusting him already in this first week. And I'm going out to a guy I've kind of picked him as a bust a lot this week, and man, he literally got my opponent a miracle win this week with that 69-yard garbage, just trying to run out the clock touchdown. So I'm a little bitter. So maybe there's a little bit of bitterness here, but it's Kenyan Drake. Because a lot of people think he's back now, right? They're like, Kenyan Drake is back. I saw it all over my Twitter timeline. The Kenyan Drake buy low window is closed. I'm like, wait, no, this is the sell high window. This is your chance to get rid of him. Okay, you're going to go off a 69-yard touchdown run with 2 minutes to go in the game against the Cowboys as your reason. Other than that, he had 95 yards and a touchdown. Okay, that's nice. But he was going against one of the worst defenses, right? Couldn't even hit 100 yards. Got that 1 yard little goal line touchdown for you. Now he goes against Seattle. And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, Seattle, they're terrible. But they're not terrible against the run, actually. They're actually really good against the run. They're the sixth best defense against the run. They're only giving up 3.7 yards per carry, only 75 yards on the ground. They shut down Zeke earlier this year. This is a very good run defense, much better against the run than they are against the pass. I don't expect much of anything from Drake this week. I think it's going to be Kyler Murray and that passing game doing all the damage, trying to keep up with Seattle. Bench Kenyan Drake. Better yet, go sell Kenyan Drake to somebody who thinks that he's back. Go sell him now.
Yeah, and you know what? This might seem like a kind of a rage hate pick, because he screwed you last week. If you've heard our preseason picks and you've followed basically the last several weeks, you've been off of Drake since draft day, right? I mean, he's going to be overvalued constantly throughout the season because the people who are truthers, they're still truthers, right? They're still holding on. And that's exactly right. They say, look what happened. Look what he did. He finally got a shot. He's been getting a shot. He's been getting all the carries. He hasn't done anything with it. And this game, the game script unexpectedly could not have been more in his favor. It's not going to happen in Seattle. They're not going to be able to just run and run and run. They're going to have to pass to keep up, if anything. So I kind of like Chase Edmonds better again, which was the smarter pick last week. It just didn't turn out that way. I like Edmonds better than Drake, and I agree. If you've got him now, it's the perfect time. You've got to sell. And then I'm off a guy who, again, things didn't go as expected last week because the Lions actually had a running back that looked really good. And it was DeAndre Swift, not Adrian Peterson. So not just that Swift now is looking like he might be the man that we thought he would be. But I don't think game flow is going to go the way where they're going to be able to run and run and run. Atlanta's offense is back to what we thought Atlanta's offense should be and has been until Dan Quinn finally got fired. Okay, so I don't think the Lions are going to have the luxury of running the ball. Adrian Peterson is not going to be taking a back seat. I just don't think he's startable anymore because really at this point, you're just hoping he's getting a touchdown. And that's not what you want out of your running back, whether he's your RB2 or RB3.
Yeah, I actually liked Adrian Peterson. I thought he was a sneaky start in that matchup last week, but DeAndre Swift looked good. It looked like the Lions maybe trusted him. So time to get off the Adrian Peterson train.
Yeah, I mean, hard to say if it's going to be that. I mean, I also don't necessarily trust Patricia to give Swift the carries he deserves, but I know I don't trust Peterson in my lineup. So, all right, so that's our must starts. Who else do you have in mind? Is there any running back you're worried about? Give us a comment here. Leave it in these comment section here. Of course, hit subscribe and follow us on Endgame Live on Sunday morning. We're here to help you win. All right, guys, thanks for watching.